strictly, our goals for this regatta are strictly starting and doing excellent starts. But here in the C1 Flint, we got Taylor here, first regatta in the C1, and Bella hiking beautifully right there. And the sail looks very good. It's a nice twist off at the top because we got so much power. She could use a little more Cunningham, but that sail's actually pretty flat. He's twisted off a little more than her, but that's okay. He could just hike harder, and he could bring his main in 2 inches, and he'd just be killing. She's killing right now. She's easily winning. She's just killing. See the extra hike? So she just has more flow over her leeboard. Oh, there he goes. He's getting it. Great job, guys. Oh, she's just killing right now. Now there's bad air coming. We got to look upwind and see that cruiser right there. So we got to get through that bad air. You're going to see her go flat here. Oh, there you go. I would have gone a little further, but I think she knows she's doing very well. Beautiful tactical hike. Okay, don't lee stern people, brother, but I don't care. First race in C1, don't tack lee stern on people. That's called lee sterning right there. That's sailing in. Bad air. A Fleet, race 1. Again, our goals are all about starting, but I just wasn't able to film the starts. Okay, so you see the hiking. And the mains are tight with little burps. They'll let it in the big puffs, they burp the main out. I think he's only 10 right there. He's got good technique. His sail's too powered up, so he could use a flatter. He might have a T6, but anyway, more Cunningham, a little more Vang, but he's a really good little sailor. Okay, he's a good sailor. Ooh, different boat for Anton. He's sitting a little too far back, but that's okay. In this breeze, a little back takes away weather helm, just a little. Ooh, first A Fleet regatta for Oakley. Yeah, that's perfect. Max. Not quite feathering enough. The front of the sail is too perfect. The telltales are too straight back. He's got to ease the main a little or just steer a little higher. Keep hiking and just steer a tiny bit higher. No, he needs to let the main out. He's fighting the boat. He needs to burp the main out. His twist looks okay. He needs more twist. So more outhaul would help him big time. More Cunningham would help him big time. But that's cool. A Fleeter, man. Okay, she was able to keep her main a little tighter than everybody else because she just hikes a little better. She kept the flow over her leeboard good by never pinching. She just kept the boat moving. Current is going out, so she might have hit that. No worries, I don't care. You just round it for her. Yep, so you hit it. Just having troubles getting the boat turning down. There she goes. Eased her main, now it's gonna work. Cool. Okay, great job by Bella doing her penalty turn in big breeze. Here's Taylor, just surviving, that's cool. Here's Bella, totally surviving, totally on the inside. She could use more Vang. Oh, more Vang, pull the main in, pull the main in, pull the main in. Yeah, when you get that much power. She is sitting to leeward though, she's a natural. That's fast, the way she's sailing right now. But more Vang on would be faster. More Vang on with her more in the middle, but still, it still could be fast. This looks really good here. Not really hiking because this race is race 2 on Saturday. It's lighter wind, so Taylor's gonna be pretty proud of himself. He finished a 12-knot race. That's the windiest race he's finished. And now it's lighter and he's probably gonna feel better. But she looks really good. Let's see how the tack goes. Go for speed right away in these conditions. Yep, on the rail. Maybe pulled the main a little too hard, too quick, but looks good. Looks like your angle is higher than what the other port tackers were just a couple minutes ago. So I think you're lifted. And I think you're very close to winning. Ooh, this is gonna be a challenge. So what you would do here is interesting. We'll see. You might just have to duck these boats in round 5th. If you didn't hit the weather mark the last race, you would have tacked under there and made it, but that would have been scary. Yeah, good job, girl. No bailer. Oh, It's about 7 or 8 knots right now. Not bad. You're going to round third, actually. Fourth. Oh, you just got an overlap. Next time, don't go inside late, okay? By the book, you need to have an overlap 3 boat lengths from the mark. In a Sabot, that's almost 12 seconds. So if you don't have an overlap with 10, 12 seconds to go, don't go inside of them. Let them go. But good job. Rounded fourth. Good survival. Last race you had a rough race, but you handled it very well. You know you messed up by not having your bailer. And, but man, you survived a penalty turn in heavy air in a good solid 12 knots. That's really good. Lighter wind now. Good job, brother. Not even bailing. So you must have just sailed in 8, 9 knots without getting water in your boat. It is a, oh, now you're going to start bailing a little, but not too much. That's good. You use your shoulders upwind. Every time you think water is going to splash in your boat on waves upwind, you lean your shoulders back and then sit normal. And then you know, it's a technique I haven't taught you yet. And here's Preston in about third or fourth, 10094 over there in the A fleet. So race 2 on Saturday, Preston, his mainsail just looks perfect. For him, we're working on starting better, getting in the front row, and then just trimming a little tighter than he was before the first race today. And it looks like he is. Great job. And Max looks better this race too. We're going to work on him on burping his main out a little in the puffs, playing the main sheet. Second place in A fleet here. I would just pull the Cunningham a little bit, which would open the leech of the main a little, and it would make it able to trim a little tighter. The wrinkles are telling you that the sail is too far out of shape. That's not what the sail's designed to be. Some wrinkles are fine, right on the edge there. He's fine. His Traveler is very tight. That means he's a good sailor here. A-fleeter for sure. Sail with the Traveler that tight, you can just go so slow, unless you're good. See how far inside the corner his boom is? That's like death in a Sabot for a lot of kids. Yeah, definitely beaches. See how it's beaches. Okay, there's the first place in A. That guy's very steady. I'm still gonna get that time. Again, A fleet coming to the finish line here. Preston's just on the other side of 8751 there. She's won the last 2 regattas in Newport. His main's just too full. See how her sail's a little less feathering, and she's just hiking. He could flatten his sail, trim a little tighter, and hike. But he's right here with her. Rail to rail tack. Marley gained a lot here. Rail to rail tack. She's going parallel to the finish line, so she's immediately should be tacking. He's going to beat her. Okay, you never sail parallel to a finish line. He just beat her. Oh, the finish line, I'm sorry. What a dummy. The finish line's the orange flag up there. That was perfect. Oh God, I'm going to have to delete that video. Oh man, great race, Preston. Needs to come down, pinching, needs to come down. Oh, he's just trying to make the flag. But definitely going too close to the wind. Now the boat's just not going through the water fast enough, so his lee board has less flow over it than the others. But we just finished within 30 seconds of the, 40 seconds of first. If we can cut 20 of that out at the start, we're right there. Fleet. That guy's the hardest hiker, that guy way out there. I don't know how you're doing against him. I'm going to say with one tack, you're winning. You got all these boats here, nobody over here. So you're doing exactly the right thing. Nobody to the left can beat you. So you are immediately heading to the right. Oh, we got a starboard tack, port tack situation. What I would do is I'd luff my mainsail a little, then I'd turn down and duck right on his stern. Do not foul. Oh God, that was way, way, way too close. Nationals, you would have been protested right there. Had that been a big race, that person would have protested. You should have ducked. But anyway, God, that was way too close. Your sail shape is so perfect right now. Okay, those guys we're losing trees to those guys over there. So we're in third right now. 7634 is in a bad spot. You will be able to burn her if you just keep looking back every once in a while and make sure she's not pointing way higher. But man, you look great. So if you duck those guys, the finish line is right there. If you duck those guys and sail 3 or 4 boat lengths and then tack and really hike hard, you have what's called the starboard tack advantage. So if you can just gain a little, you come back at them on starboard. Let's see what happens. The flags are showing a lefty to me, but just guessing. You've got her. You've got her. You should press down and hike like crazy right now and go on a close reach, point at her, make her attack early, and then go back up to close haul. Oh, that was fine. Oh, girl, that was good. Let her cross. You've got this one on starboard. It's gonna come down to who gets the best last tack. Oh boy, that's okay. If that was a foul, you would just say protest, but who cares? Third's good, girl. No problem. You know, really tactically, we would have wanted to come in on starboard at the end, but no worries, I love it. A third is a keeper, girl. We get third every race, we win every regatta. Star world champion right there. 6 times nominated for Rolex Yachtsman of the Year. Race 3 on Saturday, it's pretty much 12 knots. Preston and Max up there. Max looks like he's hiking harder, still trying to get him to burp his mane out a little further. But man, it looks like he's hiking like crazy. So this is the windiest race of the regatta here. We're 3 knots away from our goal. Our goal is to be able to sail a Sabot in 15 knots. Good job. Bella's not coming in around the committee boat. We are not rounding the committee boat for a long time unless we know it's going to be open. So until we get better skills, we do not round the committee boat to start races. Because when you get to A fleet, people are going to close the door on you because there's no buoy room at the committee boat on your final approach. That's okay, Taylor. Taylor got a little stuck. That happens in 12 knots. Bella started really nicely right in the middle with the sail a little tight, but man, she's going. I think the pin was favored just a little. I think Charlotte's a little further upwind, 10334 there. It's a little further upwind, but I don't think she can tack across Bella. Okay, this guy's one of the best hikers right here, 9461. Yeah, he really hikes. You just don't pump your mane, bro. Good. Top 5. Much better start. A fleet coming down. There's Bella hiking, feathering. She's ahead of all these boats right here, so she's first again. Easily beating the boats on the right. So if she can just stay stable, my God, she can just trim tighter than everybody in her fleet. So she's at a B fleet level upwind in this stuff. Not an A fleet level yet, but she's getting there. It's just because she's not pinching and she's able to keep the boat sailing. Okay, these boats are really good A-fleeters. Nice rounding. Nice rounding. Really got to cut into the buoy here at the end because the wind is going to swing you. There you go. You don't need to heel too much around this. You can keep the boat almost perfectly flat. See how he keeps this really flat? He did a little rock there. That's okay. You really don't need to do it in a Sabot. Let's see how Oakley does. He's got big waves coming through. Nice job. A little delay on the jibe. Great hand switch. Boat pretty flat. That was really nice, considering the waves. If I was her, I'd go a little more Cunningham. Outhaul's fine. A little bit of Vang.